Okay, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Could you hear me? Jenny, could you hear me?
Yes.
Thanks. Okay, and just a reminder, make sure I can see you clearly. Okay, not just your closet, the ceiling. Okay, I need to see you, Jack. And everyone should have the notes, the application letter notes that I returned to you in the second recess, right? Okay, I would like to go through the notes with you again. And also, I have briefly looked at the outline you did previously. The quality is unacceptable. Okay, the quality is unacceptable. Well, why I say that because wait. Okay, why I say that because many of you, okay, just write down some words, okay, without proofread it or double check, etc. And then many of you just write down brief information. For example, one of you like I'm interested in the post, okay. You don't even tell me what position you are going to apply for. Some of you handing in something which is an incomplete, okay? Well, I think you have to be careful of your attitude, your learning attitude, okay? So today we will finish the outline, and at the same time, if you missed some of the answer previously, okay, can you write it down? Okay, so you should have the notes. So previously we looked at the full block format and the indented format. So tomorrow in the lesson, you guys need to do the in-class writing, the in-class application letter writing, and then I will only give you 1 hour. So today the homework will be the preparation. So make sure you have all the notes. It's a business letter, okay? And then if you choose to use full block, then you put everything on your left, okay, aligned on your left-hand side, just like this one. And then after that, other than that, if you want to use indented format, okay, then please pay attention to the position. For example, the sender's own address, the company's address, okay, and then the greeting, both of like in both format, you need to pay attention to dear sir. Then you need to use faithfully. Oh, sorry. If you choose to use indented style, then yes, each paragraph there should be spacing, okay, at the beginning. So that is indented. So that is the first step, okay, before you start writing. Next, I think we have looked at it before, and then there are some problem of should be the last two as I remember. Yes. Okay. The example I showed you, okay, it is quite similar to your outline. The ideas are very general. Some of you, I would like to see you soon. Okay. Can you just copy some of the phrase? Okay. The tone, well, actually, for this one, we say that it is appropriate. Okay. However, more details can be added. Okay. So now let's go to the, no, before that, I would like you to look at one additional sample. Do you have your classwork? If no, just grab a piece of paper. Okay, so I just photocopy a sample of application letter. Okay, and I quickly scan it. So I would like you to look at, okay, the blanks. So I underline some of the words and also I leave you blanks. Can you just quickly look at the whole thing? I mean the letter, and then try to fill in the blanks. Some of the words are not provided, okay, because it is straightforward. You just think of the word to fill in similar to the samples that I showed you. And then the verb that I put blanket, okay, around it is the verb that you need to use in this blank. However, you need to change the form, okay? So can you quickly look at it, okay, and then fill in the blanks from here. How many blanks do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then the last one here. Okay, sorry, the line is missing. The underlined verb, the underlined words are the verb provided to you, but you need to change the form of it. Okay? Just do it quickly. Okay? There's another blank here. Okay, do it now. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, give you 10 minutes. How come so many people turn off the camera? Did I say you can do it? Give you 10 seconds to switch on or turn on or to fix your camera. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If I don't see you, I will just take absent. That's it. No exemption. 34, 31, 18, 21. Is number, you are number 5. If you finish, raise your hand, please. Just press the raise hand button. Last 2 minutes. Only 2 of you finished. 3, How about the rest, especially the boys?
Rachel Wallace.
Yep.
You want me to turn off the mic?
Huh?
Did you press something?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
And I still don't see number, actually quite a lot of people. 31, I don't see 31, 25, 34. Let me write it down. By just showing your chair or the ceiling or half of your body doesn't count, okay? Okay, good. Half of the class finished. So let me erase my drawing and then go back to the answer. Okay. So here, let me make it bigger. So please check. So what style is it? Okay, so that is block style. However, I don't know why they put the their address here. Should be everything on your left hand side. So this person notes the name of the recipient. So that probably maybe the manager, the human resource person who is responsible for hiring or recruitment. So first paragraph, let's take a look of it together. I wish to apply for the post of fundraising officer that I saw advertised on the Oxford University Career Service website. Okay, so this one, I want everyone to state the, can you look at the screen and at the same time look at the outline you did, okay, in the notes. Many of you, okay, didn't tell me the source of the job ad, okay, and didn't tell me the post, the position, the job, and didn't tell me the company's name. So can you remember to include all these three pieces of information in the first paragraph? Should I repeat? The position, okay, so that is the post of fundraising officer. And then the source of the job ad, that is the website, and then the company's name, okay? Understand? So first of all, you need to tell the persons the purpose of writing the letter, okay? Many of you didn't write it, especially the boys. I don't know why, like, I gave you sufficient time to do it, but at the end, you just give me something incomplete. Okay, next blank. I am in my final year at Oxford University studying math. Okay, so again, many problems with the preposition at university. Okay, in a major, in the final year, or you may say I graduated from. Okay, the university, major in the subject. Okay, so after introduce yourself, okay, talk about the source of the job ad and the job you're going to apply for. Okay, then here you tell me, briefly tell me your education. Briefly, one sentence. Okay, because that one is an introduction. So maybe you may say that I have been working, blah, blah, blah. I graduated from blah, blah, blah. One line. Next, I have a long-standing interest in charity work. So believe that I have the quality and experience. So in the first paragraph, the idea is relatively general, okay? So general comments, okay? Or idea. So you haven't go to something in depth. For example, your work experience, something you're good at. You just say that, well, I think in the intro, you say I have the quality or experience required to be the fundraiser. Understand? Very general. Okay. Three, two, one. Okay, next paragraph. My experiences with Jacari have made me realize that I am attracted to the opportunity. Can everyone look at this one? Have made. Okay, have made. Because in the outline, many of you make mistakes on, the tenses. Some of you use simple past tense. My job experience made me. Okay. Some of you use present tense. Okay. I'm not sure whether you're talking about now or you just use it incorrectly. So you should use present perfect tense to talk about the past. Okay. And somehow it is related to the present. Okay. It is still affecting you. Do you understand what I mean? From the past till now and also the near future have made. The experiences have made. The experience, the opportunity has made. Okay? Present tense in passive voice. I am attracted to. Okay? I am attracted to the opportunity to help other young people. Here, again, can you please, I think you did it right. So please correct it if you make mistakes. Again, you are talking about your interest. So I am interested in, still, true, in the near future, or actually it is always true. So you use present tense. You are talking about something always true, right? Again, present perfect tense to talk about the past and something still influencing you. I have really enjoyed motivating people to work with me towards a common goal. Understand? Okay, but I think this one, if you use enjoy present tense, okay, is acceptable because you're talking about your personality. So this one, if you write enjoy, okay, I think it's acceptable because you are talking about your personality, okay, instead of your job experience. So different meaning. If you use present tense, then you are telling me your personality. You enjoy working with people, motivating people to work towards a common goal. However, if you say I have really enjoyed, then you are talking about your work experience. Understand? Okay, so either one present tense or present perfect, but not past tense. Past tense means that you do not have the quality now. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Here is the issue. So you need to fill in I was extremely pleased. Okay, I was extremely pleased because of the time expression last year. Okay, however, this one is in passive voice. Okay, last one. Has been. This spirit, what spirit? Okay, like the aspect, okay, the opportunity to join the voluntary work, okay, team spirit has been apparent on the working holiday that I have undertaken with the National Trust and English Heritage. Okay, so still, the voluntary work, okay, that experience still have the influence on him, okay, from the past to now, okay, or maybe he is still in the team, I'm not sure. Okay, and then the last one. Again, many of you still could not use the gerund after look forward to, okay? I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to meeting with you. I look forward to seeing you. Understand? So you double check your outline and see whether you made the mistake. Okay, last one. You need to fill in sincerely, okay, your sincerely, because you have the person's name, last name at least. Okay. So let me make it smaller. I would like to look at the whole things together. Can you guys read the passage again? And tell me, okay, the characteristics of each paragraph. Give you a few minutes. So maybe I write down paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3. Okay, and think about the characteristics of each paragraph. Okay, and then I will ask you guys randomly. What we are doing now is to look at each paragraph. And I give you guys 2 minutes. And then after that, tell me the characteristics or things that you should include or you can find in each paragraph. Okay? Ready? Okay, number 25. 25.
Yes.
Why did you turn off your camera?
Huh?
Why did you turn off your camera?
I didn't turn off my camera.
You just turn it on. Okay, anyway, can you tell me the features or the characteristics of paragraph 1? What should you include in paragraph 1 in the application letter?
What is the post to apply for it?
Okay, post. What else? What else, Gordon?
Maybe where I studied before or where I graduated. Yes.
Okay, good. Okay. Your a brief, okay, description of your qualification. Very good. What else? What else? But before that, what should you talk about in the first line, in the first sentence? Jerry. Jerry.
Yes.
After you mention the post, what should you mention in the first paragraph?
What did you study and
Gordon said it. No, Gordon said it already. I said after you mention the post, then what should you say?
Just what you think that you can, why you think that you can apply the job.
No. In the first line. Ryan.
You say you believe you have the qualities and experience to apply this job.
No. I said in the first sentence, I wish to apply for the post of fundraising officer. Okay, so that is the post. Then what is step 2?
You see what you say where you know this company.
Yes, very good. Wait, how could I go back? I want to edit this one. Okay. Wait. Okay, maybe I start from here. So you talk about the post, okay, and then you need to tell me the source of the job ad from SEMP, from JobDBs, etc. Okay, and then after that, then you may give a short description of your qualification. Okay, understand? So after it, in the second paragraph, what can you find? In the second paragraph here, my experiences with Jacari have made me blah, blah, blah. Isaac.
Yes.
Okay, what should you talk about in paragraph 2?
Why you want to apply this job?
Why you want to apply for this job? Really?
I think like this.
No? Okay, then you may talk about your work experience. Okay, that is strongly related to the job. Understand? Okay, one of you applying for a job, I don't know what it is, but one of you mentioned your, your experience in the student union. Okay, well, that is irrelevant. However, let's say that you don't have any work experience. Well, then you have to, okay, give elaboration and explain why is it related to the job. Understand? Okay, so what should you include in paragraph 2 other than work experience? Anything more, Vicky?
Like the the reputation you got.
Oh, good. Okay, so you need to talk about the achievement you have, and also you need to show interest. You need to show interest about the job. Well, that's why you apply for it. So you may say, you may talk about your accomplishment, and also you show interest, show your interest, okay, to get the job or really want it. Okay, why? Well, because I think it's perfectly fit my personality or my experience. How about the last paragraph? Last paragraph. Again, you can talk about your achievement. Okay, but you have to give me a lot of details to justify why, okay, you are the best candidate. Well, let's say that I'm looking at 100 of CV or application letter. By just looking at the application letters, I feel more, or I am interested, okay, to meet you. How? This is the way how you write the application letter. Achievement and plus elaboration. Okay, understand? Understand? So the information must be concrete. Okay, what I mean concrete, it's very, not ideas that are not general. Well, you can't say that I am the best person, I'm the best candidate who are very confident, responsible. Well, by telling you I'm responsible, I have no evidence, all right? So you need to tell me something you really did in your previous company. Okay, for example, here, during my time, during my time on the committee, the number of volunteers involved in the project has increased 50%. So that is one of the achievements. And I have enjoyed both the challenge of raising the profile of the society and my work with the young people. Okay. And then, because you're selling yourself that, oh, well, I would like to be the fundraising officer, then you may say, one of the aspects of the volunteer work that appeals to him is the spirit of teamwork. You like it. You're telling him that you like it. Okay? Any question? So in the last paragraph, then probably you may say, I would welcome, it would be grateful, okay, to see you, to discuss my application with you. And the last one, most important, look forward to seeing you or hearing from you. Okay, any question? Okay, so everyone, can you now go back to your outline? Can you go back to your outline? Some of you, if you look at your outline, okay, I write, rewrite, redo, incomplete. Those people, can you please look at your outline and add something more to it? Okay. Clear all drawing and I turn it off. So before the end of the class, okay, you need to look at your outline again. So most of you, let me check whether I still could not see 20, 31. Okay, how about the rest? Hair, shoulder doesn't count. Okay, so look at the outline, and then now I give you around 15 minutes. Now you write down the address, the date, company's address, which means that you need to create one, or you find you use the one on your job ad, or you just create one. Salutation, okay, dear madam, sir, or you know the name. Opening, many of you forget to write down the source of your job ad. Okay, other than just introduce yourself, you need to show your enthusiastic attitude and tell them that you would like to apply for the job. Next, make sure you have the education qualification, which university. Next, experience, and then closing. Okay, so today, 15 minutes left, I would like you to finish the rest, the whole page. Okay, and then some modification in the middle. Let me go back. Here, can you see? Oh. Yeah. Company's address. Dear sir. Okay, depends whether you know her title, her name, or not. Understand? And then, however, if you know the person's name, don't call her the whole name. I mean the full name, like Miss Wallace Wong, dear Miss Wallace Wong. No, you just use the last name. Be polite. And here, make sure you have all three. Black highlighted. Okay, highlighted. Because many of you missed it, the blue one. Okay. And okay, so everyone please keep working on your outline, and I would like to collect your outline again tomorrow morning. Okay, give you 15 minutes on it. If you need to look at the beginning or the end, tell me, but mainly I will show you the body paragraphs outline now. Okay, 15 minutes. By the way, any question? Emily Lin.
Yes, Teacher Wallace. I forgot the.
Huh? Maybe you type it. I couldn't hear clearly.
On my survey. Okay. I said that Okay.
Yes, what did you say?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I said that I forgot the address on my CV.
Oh, then you just copy it back tomorrow, could you? Because I will give you back the CV tomorrow. For the-
Okay.
Number 20. If you are not able to use the camera during Zoom lesson, can you submit a parent's letter to me and explain? And then number 31, because you didn't tell me the reason why you couldn't use the camera, so I will give you the disciplinary slip tomorrow. Who else? Number 20. Understand? And then I could only see the chair of 21. Number 21. Okay, keep working on your outline.
Alright, welcome back to Solo Bed Wars. I hope you're having an amazing day, because it is time again for me to release some wool. Look for the edges to see what color that is. Actually, wool color is pretty important in Bed Wars, but unless you're trying to find out like where a team has been, it doesn't really matter. But still, I think this wool is really cool. Oh my god, nice.
just to make up random conspiracies. And now let's get to the part where I know she's a fully grown woman. For some reason, these TikTokers are also moms now. They are fully grown adults, and they feel the need to brainwash their kids with lies about science. And that's actually kind of scary, but, you know, take a look.
So we're gonna go outside and see if the snow is fake.
Now time to check if this has metal in it. Oh, hold on. It's the snow that we got from outside. Let's see. Are you recording?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe it doesn't have metal in it, but we still think it's fake.
Yeah, it's fake.
Fake snow.
Because
Not real.
when we put a lighter up against it, it turned black. And it didn't melt at all.
There it goes.
Where? Oh, come on. All right, bye.
Can I see the end of the video? You know, when the entire snowball
monitor, please collect.
all turns into
outline.
water and you're just sat there looking like an idiot. I don't know why you cut off the video at that point, because I don't know if you're lying to yourself or you're lying to your TikTok fans, but I'm glad you realize that it doesn't have metal in it, at least. There's actually like a bunch of reasons why people would actually fake it. I mean, you know, if you're in like a hot location and like tourism isn't doing well, you might like, the government might like chemically saturate the environment and then make it rain artificially or snow artificially. I don't know if that's possible, but yeah, maybe that's a reason. But like, you don't even like mention that. You're just like, Bill Gates, oh my god damn it, he's probably like, how does this have anything to do with like wealthy elites? And how does it protect them by giving snow to the commoners? Like, I don't get it. None of these equations are adding up, and you definitely live in a cold place, seeing as it is actually snowing. Now, believe it or not, this was actually a case of history repeating itself, and this was actually debunked like years ago. But as we've concluded by a variety of videos on my channel, TikTokers are evolving just backwards. I searched this up online, and here we have an article from 2014 completely debunking what they said. Why fake snow doesn't melt? Because it's real. After a snowstorm hit Atlanta and a good portion of the eastern seaboard last week, snarling traffic and stranding many
improved my leadership skills. Use person.
rumors circulated that it wasn't snow. Some said that it was fake snow, either deposited via chemtrails or made up of psychoactive substances or nanobots. If I had nanobots, I wouldn't waste them by spreading them haphazardly over Atlanta. I'd pick Bavaria so I could infiltrate the Illuminati. I mean, they make a good point, like why would you waste robots on this? A strange conspiracy, to say the least. Some viewers, especially those who have not encountered snow before, could possibly be forgiven for believing the idea had some merit. A rash of videos showed people torching snow, only to see it apparently not melt, leaving a black char mark on the exterior of the white stuff, as if it were synthetic and not just made of frozen water. Fed up with these misleading videos and dumb theory, astronomer and science writer Phil Plait took a lighter to
persuade the employer to give you an interview, right? So here, you, other than experience, like you need to tell him, okay, something you can offer, something you are different from other candidates, okay? Other than just tell me the facts, like you have done this and that, you need to explain why you are the perfect candidate or perfect choice for the position. Okay, so basically paragraph 2 and 3 are similar. However, the tone of paragraph 3 must be stronger than the previous one. Do you understand? So this one is general, right? The first one, general. A bit stronger, and then the strongest, okay, in the last paragraph. So what does it mean? It means that you put the most important or the most significant thing at the end. Well, do you have the company address in the CV or the job ad? Because I keep the CV. If yes, then you probably come back and just copy the address tomorrow. If no, then you find it out and search online. Okay, so after you finish the three, at the end you have to request an interview. However, you have to make the request politely. Okay, it would be great. That would be my pleasure. What else? Something like this. Okay. If I can have an interview with you, if you can offer me an interview, something like this, and then you need to indicate how they can reach you. Okay, phone number, email, etc. Okay, and then you need to sign, and also you need to include your whole name. Okay, so tomorrow, before you start writing the letter, I will briefly look at, briefly talk about the language again and the structure, and you have to start. So the only thing you can use would be the outline and also the CV, okay, that I keep it for you. Okay, last five minutes. Yes, you use your own name because in a CV, as I remember, all of you use your own name.
Teacher Wallace,
Yes.
I want to ask that, can I use yours sincerely if I don't know the name?
No, you can't. If you don't know the name, you must use yours favorite.
Yours favorite. Is there any else?
Yours favorite. Here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yours sincerely is used if you know the last name of the person, at least the last name. However, you use faithfully here, faithfully. If you use the salutation, that is, dear sir, madam, which means the name is unknown. Okay. I would like 5 minutes left. Okay. If you have no question, you may go offline at 3:55. At 3:55. Okay, so you need to finish up your outline. And I would like Esther, Haley, Emily So, and Yeli stay behind for the speech festival. Okay, so you may have your poem ready. I would like you girls read aloud to me. Okay, you guys may go if you do not have any question. Remember to submit the outline to me tomorrow morning before the in-class writing. And 4 of you have to stay behind. And Esther, I would change you